The Volunteers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Quick spin on the run. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Got a man. It's Bennett. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Nice move there.
And you want to run the football, right? That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's taking the shot. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Dropping back, it's Wade. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Pulls it in down the sideline. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman. But just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him, and he's had an unbelievable season.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Trying play action. That's caught. It's Bennett.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
3rd down play from the gun. The throw to the outside is complete. He's brought down the run. A player for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And how about that? That's already the 3rd target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Wade. Firing toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
He's headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Volunteer.
And I love the decisiveness by the quarterback on that play. Nobody open downfield. I'm going to go get this myself. And I'm not just going to go get a first down. I'm taking this thing to the house.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Bennett.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Bennett. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Looking to pass. It's Wade. Buys a little time. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Nice job rallying there by the defense. That's a play they...
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's for the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Barry.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Vols with the first and 10. The run from the shotgun. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Connection to the right. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13. And the Volunteers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Finds his big tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Tennessee! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Wade. Gets it out quickly. Powers through the defender.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Volunteers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the run, it's Bishop. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game-type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year, when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's open on the right. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. 1st down here for the offense. Wants to throw it. They're working that left side. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air. It's Wade. He makes a catch. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Vols, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
He'll take a shot. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown ball.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
So here is the Tennessee offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Got a man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. 1st down for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Breaks into the open. Slippery slide. Finds his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteer.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
It is a game of field position, and after a return like that, man, are they set up. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so This coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback.
Touchdown, Tennessee! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Is there anything this dude can't do? He's channeling his inner Condrich Holloway. He's shooting. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Quick completion on the out route. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. First and 10. The play-action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch. Like, play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense. And that's why he's putting up big numbers. And that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a... They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically. And
what a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the South Carolina Gamecocks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Wants to throw. It's Wade. Got it in the middle. It's Hooks. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Back to pass on second down. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hooks. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown ball! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for
the Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Makes the grab. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. A strike downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. On first down, here comes this offense. Scanning the field, it's Wade. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that and the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. a bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Throws to the wide out. Wide open downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
And the defense tried to cheat a little space and get in that neutral zone, but it's still 1st and goal. Buying some time. Touchdown, Volunteers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing.
Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. With the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this 1st half. Coming in a hostile...
So here is the Tennessee offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work, fighting off the defender.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Volunteers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Wade. Got it in the middle, it's Bennett. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
It's just incredible. You see the arm talent in that last throw. The quarterback position is the hardest position to play in team sports. The fact that this guy is right out of high school and somehow in the conversation to win the Heisman Trophy, that's one of the best stories right now in all of sports.
Complete to the left. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. And the Vols are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. He wants it all. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be dang. You talk about home field advantage? Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll run play action. Looking for a deep man. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown Volunteers. And they take it in for 6 more points. And this defense is just getting squeezed by the Big Orange, and he's cutting him up like Peyton Manning.
Man, no answers. I mean, he's really had his way. They haven't made him feel uncomfortable. If I'm a Vols fan, I'm jacked up that I got this guy at quarterback because he's showing he can put up some big numbers.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Wade. Good timing on the quick out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Vols with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Complete with conviction on the crosser. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Wants to throw on first down. Unleashes one deep. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11.
Makes the grab at the 30. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Hooks. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down and run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here on 2nd and 9, sends 3 receivers to the right. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Ball hasn't hit the ground a lot for this QB. He's already thrown 4 TD passes. He saw a look, wanted to take another shot, and that time they just fall short with the incompletion. But this defense, they have not had the answer with respect to defending the pass in this game.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to run it. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice.
Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee.
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and you take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the...
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Into the end zone. Touchdown ball! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a... And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Oh, the sweet feet. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you've got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
And the Volunteers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to ride this running back.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. To the air, it's Wade. Caught, close to the marker, it's Bishop. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And, man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job of handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back gets to give. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
The give to the back. Shakes off the defender. And he's brought down after the spin move for a short gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team...
Looking to throw. It's Wade. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, how about the combo there of speed and power to be able to get to the quarterback here by this defensive lineman? Auburn defensive lineman, one thing you can always count on is they have speed and they have an awareness to know how to pressure that quarterback.
Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. Little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
It's an out route, the catch made, and he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long system. He'll take a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And this one is caught. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
The Vols keep the football on the move. Dropping back, it's Wade. Over the middle, it's Davis. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Looking to throw here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Looking to chuck it again. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. Make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. And the Volunteers are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long...
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Wade. That's reeled in. It's Bishop. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Boom. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
What a move, and he's free. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, the defense is so caught up in stopping this passing game that they underestimate what this quarterback can do when he pulls it down and can take off. He takes this one all the way to the house.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Spins away from defenders. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's Bishop. Breaks loose at the 40. That gaining enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking downfield, it's Wade. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. With the catch, it's Bishop. The defense wraps him up. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. And the Vols lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands. It's Bennett. And they'll get him down that time. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And the receiver's got it. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. The offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. That's good execution of the pitch and catch to pick up the first down there. Nice conversion.
Really nice conversion here. To me, the route is what separated this play. And the fact that he's able to get to this point downfield, and by the time he turned around, that ball is on him. So nice route and nice hands there to be able to pick up the first down.
In the red area, it's Bishop. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. The Volunteers line up with a first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? And third and goal, they'll try to run it in. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with
So a little under 30 seconds to go in the half. We'll see how they play this here on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Wade. Pressure is coming. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Caught quickly. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A loss of 11 on the flag.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. And if you thought that was a quick first...
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Grab down the middle. It's Davis. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result. Some positive yards.
With the catch, it's Bennett. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Vols begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So two big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal.
Whew, that was pretty.
And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Wade. Looking for the wideout. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Caught over the middle. It's Davis. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line, enemy territory. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. They misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. It's Davis. Tackle made after a big gain. The Volunteers will try to keep this drive moving.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there in first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. They'll give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They'll take a deep shot. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a two-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball. Come up with the interception. Anything to get the ball back.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Play action here on first down. Here's the throw deep downfield. The deep shot is caught for a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much. Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. To the air, it's Wade. The pass rush closing in. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. The pocket breaking down. And this pass is caught. Refuses to go down. Excellent catch and run by the senior. The timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.